God. Yes, sir. All right. Shalom, shalom. All right. Like give all praise and honor and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Shalom to Apostle L. Great Millstone. Let's God to elect you sisters and invite corners what they're doing them to do. Okay. Put it back at y'all. Sit down. Don't lose prophecy, man. You know. I'm gonna read this quick article real quick, and I want somebody to hold second interest. I hold this for me. 16 and 19, and then I'm going to another book that I hold second interest. Of Ecclesiastes 39:29. I might start with that second interest on 16 though. It's second interest chapter 16, verse 19. Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Right. Famine, plague, read again. Tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Keep going. But for all these things, they shall not turn their wicked, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Right. Because the Lord is bringing all this death and destruction, man. Revelation talk about the pale horse that rode upon it, and there's death, man. And death is about to come into all over the world. The Lord about to try everybody, maybe his elect, right? But these things are coming, man. All right, and the people don't see it because they live in the days of Noah, where it's partying and bullshit, ignoring the fact, ignoring the news because the news too sad to watch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Get that. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach 39 and 29. It says fire and hail. It says and famine, death. It says all these were created for vengeance. Yes. It says people, wild beasts and scorpions, serpents and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. Punishing the wicked for destruction. So to destruction. Yeah, to destruction. All these things was created, okay, for the wicked, which 2/3 of our people represent that wicked, man. The wicked, though, is the Edomites. But wicked people, just in general, they about to suffer harsh reality, man. All right, and people can't conceive the fact that um that this world that they know is going to come to an end. People just think in their minds like, they got geared. If they literally, people still talking about I got plans for 2030, 2030. I'm like, dude, do you not see what's going on? And reality is not going to hit these people until it finally happens. Man. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, people they have their own truth, they have their own reality. All right, they're literally in the matrix. You watch that movie, you like, God damn, I see what they talk. You know, the Lord has blinded them. You know what I'm saying? Like when Stephen, like what's been said, even though it's right before them, like he actually thinking up the things that are literally happening in the news. And we like, look, this is happening according to this prophecy. That's why he would like you're taking me through 4 and 2, man. The same thing is preaching to us, unto them. It wasn't mixed faith up. Well, compared to who's holding that? 16:20. I got it. Okay, get it. Matter of fact, let me read this real quick, and then I want y'all to start shooting off with your 52. The quick little news the excerpt. Yeah. It says Portugal will become the first European country to implement the vaccine ID card. Portugal was one of the first to have the C-19 vaccine card that they used to restrict movement during the pandemic. Okay, now Bill Gates, he said it's going to be a second lockdown. All right, and they're going to use this lockdown to further implement their agenda, which is the end all be all the chip, man. The Lay's potato chips, the Doritos, whatever, all types of chips, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude ain't playing, man. He's gonna use his fucking excuse and he's gonna lay it out just like that. Get that scripture real quick before. I'm on verse 21 for the 27, 27, 16 and 27. Yeah, it's 27. All right, it's second Ezra 16 and 27. So that one man shall desire to see another and to hear his voice. For a city, there shall be left 10. There shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field which shall hide themselves in the thick groves and in the clefts of rock. Right. So this is when disaster strikes here. Right. When they lock it down this time, it's gonna get real hectic, man. All right. And we're talking about seeing the movies like I Am Legend, the part with Will Smith, who's the general. He said, "Let my family through." You know what I'm saying? And they said, "No, you can't come through here. You might have the virus." So they're gonna use the same setup. That's what do you call that? Predictive programming. You're gonna have to be verified through some type of identification, man. And this is when the digital ID, the chip, and all that stuff like that. I just read about how they have an ID card in Portugal. Okay, so they already setting it up, man. All right, and you people, they're not ready for what's coming because that the first lockdown it demonstrates it shows you how things become when when he did that trial run, man. All right, and guess what? You had business, the economy, and the businesses cannot take another blow like that, man. All right, businesses shut down permanently after that first lockdown, man. Yeah. So if this man does that again, he said, "Listen, you can't open up." Yeah. What did he deem you as? Essential work. Yeah. He said essential work, man. This dude said essential workplaces, but here it is. You might be your own restaurant business, but you got franchise like McDonald's, Taco Bell, and all that bullshit. Like, how is that essential, bro? Come on, man, y'all guys. That's all that is. Just about saying in the movie, they was at the bridge and he was like, "Let my coming through." Yep. When they scan them, they basically scanning their skin, they basically have, so brother just had a dream about him and the other brother that they so, like I said, everything is leading to that gate. You know, he's trying to lead the sheep to that gate, which is the MOTP. They're worried about. It's going to be the ultimate dividing line between who serves the Lord and who don't, right? Because when that test comes upon the whole earth, right, that's going to be a test upon all flesh. And the ones who take it are the ones who ultimately not part of who the Lord wants, right? The ones who don't take it, that's who the Lord wants. So this is the hour of temptation that the scriptures speak about, man. I heard the scripture real quick. Did you guys have? No, I was about to read this thing. Oh, go ahead. The title, that's the title right there. The heading is this news thing. It says major airports to enforce new belt streamers prevent impact outbreak. That was just breaking news. I'm saying. And they have lockdowns right now in certain cities in Massachusetts. Because I just seen a video, like I forgot to do a YouTube channel. He like an alternative media person. He was doing a live when he came inside. He was saying that they locking down certain cities in Massachusetts because of some beavers. You know. And TSA, they work for them alphabet organization. TSA, which Transportation Security Administration. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say it. I was gonna say it. So, yeah. When you go to the county jail, you know what I'm saying? Because when you get stripped down, like the brother Amar just mentioned, when you go into a county jail, man, or just a prison in general, it's a procedure that they go through. You know what I'm saying? They make quiet, they be so on and so forth, man. You know? And I did a lesson about the TSA years ago. That shit was big business, man. The TSA, you feel me? And there was a point in time in this country where the TSA it wasn't as strict as they were.
Because you go back to like individuals like El Chapo and those different drug cartel, those different projects that was for the traffic of drugs. They had mules and shit they used to get on airplanes and shit strapped to their body. They used flight attendants, and so forth, man. You know what I'm saying? The traffic and transport illicit or controlled substances, man. You know, so the PSA, them niggas is really like, they like, when you watch the movie, what's that movie with Kevin Hart? He had the plane, some soul plane. Yeah, that's a comedy, right? It's like the possible boy, you went into the word comedy, go back to the left word going down, which means food for thought. So when you see something that's portraying comedy, it's really it's a message behind it. Just like Keenan Ivory Wayans said, and don't be a menace to South Central while drink your juice in the hood, right? So in that movie, Soul Plane, she was a TSA agent, and the one dude came through. You know what I'm saying? And she said we got more rights than the police or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the TSA man, that shit is good.
And what you say? I got the one. That's the somebody, right? Yeah, your subject, what you said about the implants, right? Yeah, this is funny as hell because now Esau made that movie Outbreak, which is basically about the empire, man. Why is breaking out in Africa and whatnot. And now we have this occurring during our present time. So this dude is showing you, all right, and his movies show you the movies that's there for to send the message to each the different elites. Okay. And yeah, man, he's doing everything he put in movies, dude. And like I said, it's not a coincidence, man. All right, he's going to use um these chaotic chances, I mean chaotic events to bring the order. It's that's what it's all about. It's just bringing order, man. He said, "Don't let a good crisis go to waste." I'm saying,
Ron Emanuel said that he was the mayor or the governor of some of Chicago. His name is Ron Emanuel. He the one who said that.
it's like a prominent slogan between the elites. They say it on the news channel, saying Trump, got the presidents that's saying the same thing. So this is about to be a great opportunity to issue in the next phase that I think that bro. I got a quick one because you know what I'm saying this is the turn right. It's called a poly crisis. I heard that's why I get mentioned it before. Because a poly crisis is a situation where multiple crises happen at the same time or in close succession. And it's that they can interact, reinforce each other, and have complex and far-reaching effects. It says the term literally means many crises and the crisis can do it.
But makes us add to that poly crisis.
Yeah.
That same thing happened
Beautiful, bro.
with the Trinity. But it caused that big change.
Yep.
What changed?
Yep.
From bondage. So that same poly crisis is happening in this.
Yeah, because that's how he saw he uses these poly crises to really bring forth the agenda that he wants to really push forward. You know what I'm saying? We already see the play. He's trying to bring forth that emotion. Get it over with, man. Sometimes you can bring forth. Go ahead. Yeah. That's Yahawashi point. Okay. Oh yeah, I did. I'm on my way. I know for car. Let the car grab it. I know you got to be honest. All right, no, this is First Peter 4:7. It says, "But the end of all things is at hand. Be therefore sober and watch." Come out for you, make a point of how people don't even know what's coming. They just think life is going to continue like this, But this society is about to come to an end, And there's another point you made about basically supposed to be prepare your mind for the things to come. Yeah. So that's what this grace period is set up for. It's for you to get right with YAHWASHI, repent for your sins and iniquities, and pray the Lord give you what mercy in the day of You know, the day that the instruction. I'm gonna say this before you get that. This the thing though, man, and this was gives us the hope. They don't know this whole end of the world thing is about transfer of power, man. Yeah. All right. My man, what's the Killmonger said it best in the Black Panther. He said the world's gonna start over, and this time we're gonna be on top. Yeah, that's what's about to happen, man. All right. Esau, Edom, the white people, okay, so called, they're about to lose leadership, man. Control the planet Earth, and we're gonna be in control. And we tell our people that they don't know the gravity or the importance of this, man. We get on top. We're going to earth righteousness, and everything's going to be in its proper order because everything right now is ordered and the shit ain't working. Well, yeah, that the Lord said, he said the Lord had me with a perverse spirit in the midst of us. By there. Yeah. And you can see, man, this place is completely bugged out, man. It is very sickening to be around people, man. Oh, yeah, you got people, it's so bad. People on TikTok are complaining continuously. You got Edomites going the hardest. Yeah. They complain about the condition of living. We've been living like this, man. Like y'all knew this shit. We've been living like this, and we don't feel sorry for y'all, man. You know, they keep talking about, oh, how can anybody live like this? Cost of living so high. You know what I'm saying? I got to choose between bills and rent. Motherfucker, are you serious? Until they started to feel a blessing. Yeah. It was a thing on social media. Like it was like from 2020, the average cost of just to buy this living. To have a home was about you had to have a salary of $59,000. Oh yeah. In 2024, they said you had to have like a $107,000. That's only within 4 years, bro. That's almost 100% increase. Yeah. Over you know what I'm saying, 100% increase in what you gotta have to bring in your home just to own the home. Now, but well, within the past years, what happened? You guys did all that money, they gave y'all a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? We told y'all that was gonna come with inflation. You know what I'm saying? Producers double what it was before the pandemic. Yeah. It shows you the buying power is gone, man. It's just like you saying, for us that nobody can buy a house no more. Like the housing market is terrible, man. You know, you got the homeowners and stuff like that. They're defaulting on loans from the bank and going into bankruptcy because you got a lot of people. And that's another thing. They're lying about the job, all right? They got a lot of job websites like Indeed and stuff. They post a fake fucking job listings. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to pump up the economy by giving out those fake statistics on about you got a lot of jobs and increasing jobs and all stuff like that. And it's bullshit, man. They put those things out there just to the company to look good and then take your information and whatnot. Just to I forgot exactly what they said when I was watching this news comments for, but that's just a bull crap, man. All right, y'all got I was like, there's been a lot of homelessness. Yeah. Y'all got put it.
This is Psalm chapter 49, verse 11. Their end thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their land. You know that's referring to chiefly the house of Esau, Edom. You know what I'm saying? Their end thought is that their NWO is actually going to rise from the Phoenix. So to speak. You know, after the fire settled, the smoke settled, they can rise, have everybody in the visual space. That's definitely not what's going to take place. It says they call the land by their own name. That's how we talk about like so-called white people. Okay, so right now we in Cleveland, Ohio. That was named about they global people. You know what I'm saying? What? I think it was Moses people. Moses people. Moses people. Global people. But that just goes to show you that's one of many examples of how they call the land America. Right? But it says in verse 12, nevertheless, a man being honored abideth not. It's like that. So the Lord said, people the natural man, they be like natural brute beasts, okay, made to be taken and destroyed. See, that's third thing. That's a lot of grace.
Okay, so it's a man being in honor because Esau is in honor right now, right? It says, child shall perish forever like his own son. So, nevertheless, verse 12, nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not, it's like that
That's a beach what? Beach like right? What separates us from like state of mind is this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
right? The next verse, because you said that it says, this their way is their folly, yet their prosperity. It's like if their prosperity, their thing. So like you brother said, they don't have no wisdom in their way. You know, their way is folly. That's why I say it was God that we have erred from the way of righteousness, right? Of the sun have not shine unto us because they don't realize that they was laboring in a vain thing. You know? They say yet the children, you know, yeah. So and you like you go according to the quotes of Abraham, so you forward the things the FDR and all the niggas and
Columbus, different generals, armies, Benjamin Franklin, right? But even the closer the Heavenly Father gets to taking this place down, they ain't going to posterity. They going to continue things because, and that's how you know. But that's another times we in. You see these young, you know what I'm saying? What is it? Millennials. You know, that's always a problem. It's a glitch in the matrix. When the motherfucker, yeah, other brothers, when them other Edomites talking about and basic, like we talk about, right? It goes to shameful feeling that we have brought our glory. So you could got particular, like the brother brought out the word posterity, that's going to the offspring of individuals, like the founding fathers. You know what I'm saying? Their offspring, they going said that what is that? It's okay. Yeah.
Mark 41:7. It says the children will complain of the ungodly.
Yeah, so a majority like offspring, then they complained about the atrocities that they forefathers committed against Israel in particular, right? In particular, they focusing on and let's talk about that about yeah, well that's the one I'm talking about where it says
It's a seek to please the
that's the one. It shall seek to please the poor. You know, because pursuant to the scriptures, right? Going to the book of Obadiah, is one book long. You read that chapter, it's talking about violence against our brother Jacob. So that's the problem for a bunch of these millennials. They're the ones who being overwhelmed with that overwhelming feeling of guilt for the shit that they so far.
I got both of them.
So they just to add to the thing, it's really them. I said to the spirit, like, it's you coming back in that line.
All right. So the further it's on, brother, point is making. So when you continue on reading it, it says, so Rock 47, the children will complain of an ungodly father, right?
Yeah, and the riches, not by deceit, translated from one people to another. So it's like them offspring, so-called white people, the biblical nationality, you Edomites, right? They complaining about shit like that. You don't got a game.
Right? It says, because they shall be reproached.
Right, because they catching the camera. Everybody hates us.
They started to see it. Yeah. Like that, like this scripture, about the scripture coming to mind when we rebuking that. We like, look, man, forefathers, y'all. They get corrected. Doesn't approach me. They get corrected. It says for his sake, for their forefathers' sake, for them. So they like,
word approach is also a compound word. Meaning to like when somebody approaches you. come near. So that's the fuck. You know what I'm saying? You bringing up
Yeah, shit, yo, history, right, that you done to us, and then like, well, so why feel bad for you guys because my forefathers did that. Yeah, we shall go into captivity. This Matthew 12:25, and Yahawashah knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. You know, he was talking to the Pharisees, but this also applied to Esau too, you know, because he just made a point of how because it was a period of time where, Esau was with it. But now like you got newer generations of Edomites complaining about the older generation what they did to Jacob. You know, that's Satan against Satan. That's a kingdom divided against itself. Yeah. So that's one step closer to this place falling this window, man. I mean,
Russia versus America.
yeah.
And they're all, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it puts you in a picture of when Jake was fought against each other.
Yeah.
Right? It just shows you that, it's all full circle. You see, like when the nation was divided, what happened? We ultimately went into captivity. It was divided and failed. That's the same projection that's happening on Esau. It's Deuteronomy 30 and 7. Like,
you got it right. Yeah, the scripture said that though. That's a good scripture that said that. Said all the curses that's on you gonna fall on your enemies, man. You know, it say, and if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. Also, then his kingdom stand. So there you go. You know, this kingdom is ruled by the spiritual demon Satan, but the physical counterpart is Esau Edom. You got the Democrat and Republican. It's division amongst all angles around. It's division amongst you Edomites, man.
Yeah, but some of them Edomites, they so called woke, and they like we need to come against the system, the government, and they did that.
we're losing our country.
Yeah, we're losing our country. We need to band together and stop this. Like, no, dude, like the Lord already got it. He already got the timeline set to where this place don't go down. And you Edomites, y'all, it's not our fault that your elite that run this country, they didn't share the birthright with y'all. Because how in the hell we in that kingdom? You got Edomites that fucking crackheads and homeless, man. Even in our kingdom, bro, it's not gonna be not damn one Israelite, not say one Israelite that's gonna be fucked up. You know, he's not even gonna, even the lowest. I don't take that context, but even like in that ranking, the lowest Israelite is still gonna be still rich. Yeah, he's gonna be still filthy just above, like the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's small hat. Yeah, the phone. Yeah, people begging for money. Come on, man. Dude. Yeah. I seen that video, bro. And that's the crazy part about it, bro. He's so-called chosen people, though. He's out there. I seen it too on my own eyes, bro. That up there in Cleveland Heights, bro. This nigga was picking so-called his person. He was picking out the trash and walking up the street, really picking out the trash, bro. I seen that nigga taking shot the trash. Someone back literally, bro. I said, wow, bro.
Just because at one point in time they did with those Edomites, you know what I'm saying? But now they refer to them as useless eaters. They call whites because they transcended the common course of nature because they wanted to ascend and their trajectory is up. Other Edomites, they have, I'll say this for the most part, right? Small percentage of these devils, they might be dead. They have like morals and integrity. So when they get the like when we watch Brotherhood of the Mill, you know what I'm saying? That's basically like a society bonus, what's that movie with Matt Damon? Skull and Bones, Good Shepherd. Right. You watch particular movies like that. At one point in time, like the elder the elder Zahab, he did a lesson months ago, way back. Basically entitled Country King. He was born into these Edomites like, I'll give you an example. You watch the movie 12 Years a Slave. The individual, the plantation that he was on, that motherfucking devil right there.
Yeah.
At one point in time, these low-level Edomites, what they call shit now, probably them same motherfuckers. Like the one you see eating out the trash. At one point in time in history, he had niggas under him.
Yeah.
Feel me? He had authority on the plantation.
Right.
You know?
So, like it, let me say the whole thing too about this is what we like brothers in the truth have in common with the elite. We have a rulership class mentality. They're them on the wicked side and us on the righteous side. So their whole thing is the elite on the wicked side, right? They think just like us brothers, man. Like here, we want to fucking rule the world. We don't run shit. Because our people, they down there, they down there, the same time, shit like that. So they got that same problem with their people. They don't want to be the devil and rule the earth and do shit like that. So they say they fuck them either. So that's crazy because like that's what we share in common with the wicked side of the elite, man. We're the righteous elite. But that's the slaves from private ownership to the corporate ownership of speak.
Yeah. Right. So it made them nothing. Loyal. Right? Like they call them. You know, first, like they always said, they had the power, but they took the power away from them and allowed us to be what, slaves under them, right? Under the United States. It's a contract.
Yeah.
You know, versus being under individual plantations where they had all the power. Now we're under the United States. Yeah.
And the plantations turned into the U.S. cotton. Before it was U.S. cotton, it was a motherfucking plantation. You know what I'm saying? So it took, like you said, it took the ownership away from the private owners, and now they went to the north to go get jobs. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so that's why the South now. Fast forward now, the South, they want the American back. They want that fucking power back. They want
the South.
Right? Yeah. The Republicans, they come that spirit.
Like with a quick one, Proverbs 15 and 27. It says, "He that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house, but he that hateth gifts shall live." And Esau, Edom, he's greedy of gain. So it says he that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house. The scripture says it says on enter to the house of the thief. So it's talking about America. So the Lord basically compared this place to a house, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So it's a he that troubleth, he that gain trouble his own house. So he's troubling his own country, his own kingdom, because of his fucking greed, man. Here it is, this man, you have them elites, bro. I'm talking about just one family, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just one family. They got trillions of dollars, bro. Trillions, man. You know what I'm saying? And instead of spreading the wealth out amongst the lower mercenaries, lower peons, if you will, he just keep that money to himself. See, in the kingdom, man, we don't right to the rulers, man. If we see even if we see a heathen, you know what I'm saying, well, we gonna set the heathen up to where they're in decent living conditions, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is really you have a kingdom or a country where it's like that's why they got a homeless problem. You go to places like San Francisco, Chicago, New York. What's the other one?
Florida.
Yeah, that's way it, but them ones I just named, Bay Area, San Francisco, LA, Chicago, them are like areas that have they're on the prone areas that where the homeless the homeless situation is getting out of hand. I was watching documentary. Look at the documentary, bro. They got a whole fucking tents. I'm talking about for miles, bro.
Bro, it's like that in like a lot of those like states out west, like so, you know what I'm saying? It's like that in Seattle. That's another one too, where it's like a lot of motherfuckers, what you call it, a lot of drug addicts, shit like that. It's a lot of homeless there in Seattle, Washington, bro. You know what I'm saying? That state, those the states that's out west. The majority of those states where it's like the homelessness epidemic is at an all-time high. Then you got Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, the drug crisis up here.
Yeah, the majority of them people, they drug addicts, they homeless too. Man, that's why they constantly out on the streets and shit, man.
But that shit goes next. I mean, hand in hand, bro. Damn near, if you on hardcore drugs, if you got junkies, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if usually a person really on hardcore drugs, bro, they usually wind up homeless. You know what I'm saying? Because you're spending everything you got to get that hit. You know what I'm saying? So going back to this nigga, he's greedy. His greediness is causing the decay of his kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's leading to all. Why do you think crime is
Oh, Revelation 13?
I know you had something to say.
Yeah, it's in my mind.
I was thinking because you read the precept. Can you read that one?
my brother, my friend. Proverbs 14 and 27, man. All right. And see, we use scriptures, man, to bring out the issue, you know what I'm saying, and the solution as well.
Okay. Yeah. You mentioned this on the 10 community. Yeah.
Video, can't remember how I meant, but that's also causing a lot of issues with the individuals who actually are American. Yeah, they were complaining about the migrants coming over and receiving aid. And here you have a whole community of homeless individuals and people who are down and receive funding, they get housing and all that. So that's also adding to the whole
They locking them up. Like, right now, it's a crime to be homeless.
Yeah.
This is a land, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You locking them up, giving them patience for being homeless.
Like, what am I gonna do?
That nigga, Fleet Johnson, the Booty Warrior. And like basically, he was always like the interview guy just said like, so you got a desire for other men, you know what I'm saying? What basically saying like, why are you such a need that? What am I supposed to do, man? Yeah. Huh? Like this dude, he was all so crazy.
Yeah, but that homeless, man, that puts people, man. But they ain't sure somebody need a house to cover your shame, man. But anyway, just going back, pulling it back for the poem. The Proverbs 15 and 27. He that is greedy of gain troubleth his own house, but he that hateth gifts shall live, man.
Oh, let me add this one on. Do you speak on it? But double down on that. But picking it over quick. Ecclesiastes 10:9. It says, "Wise and ask how there is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man."
When you read that, I thought about on a basis of all planet Earth. What that do is eventually bring, you got all these people in the streets, some shit don't come up at your doorstep. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, and that's what that's so comfortable with America. The war has not been brought to American soil yet, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Besides Pearl Harbor, 9/11, some, but those were minor things, some, self-inflicted wounds, so to speak. And so that's what I thought about. It say he that greedy for gain, that's how he got the earth.
Yeah, he that is greedy of gain, right, troubleth his own house,
Right.
but he that shall live,
right. So that's his story.
Yeah.
And that's how it's gonna end when he bringing trouble to his house. Like you said, they shall enter to the house of the people.
Yeah. Even them drug dealing niggas or the mafia gangsters, they even tell you that war is bad for business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Read a consumer because you'll be searching for things. The order wants you to be content, but you're seeking for more gain. That'll destroy you. That'll destroy your household. You'll be taking unnecessary risks.
Now that's the point. The Lord created him for that.
Exactly.
He can't.
Yeah,
on Alexander.
Right.
he has an insatiable appetite.
Right.
The word
Insatiable.
It's $100.
I got a perfect precept for y'all. It's 3 verses real quick. Job 20. This is the easy to read version. The ERV version.
Job 20:22, it says the evil man is never satisfied, but the things he wants. And after filling himself, there's nothing left. Test will not. Even while he has plenty, he will press down with trouble. His problems will come down. Bro, is that not Esau, man? Because really, when you really look at it, I like highlighting this point for the edition of the book of Esther, and I believe it's the 13th chapter. But when he had that note or that letter, he came to the conclusion that all men desire peace. Yeah, he was at that point, he was on top, he was ruling, he was on top of the world, disposal, you know what I'm saying? You know, ruling. And he came to that conclusion, he said, all men desire peace. Awesome. The verse, okay, yeah. He came to that conclusion. He's a heathen. Esau Edom is the only nation that does not desire. Think about it. The average Edomite man or woman, they have money, you know what I'm saying, to a point where it's satisfying. They just it can't be the what? Yeah, it can't be satisfying. Yeah, I got that precept too. I'm glad you told me that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the belief, bro. You kill the hell out. But this nigga is like, you know what? We're going to chip people and we're going to try to get it to where they can't move, or we're going to restrict movement. We're going to put people in 15-minute cities. Hell, we're going to take it a step further. That shit is like, he want to charge people for air, man. Yeah. Like, this is what we talk about, man. This man is the fucking devil, man. That's why the war, he has to get us out of this situation.
People say that and say the odds of men are never satisfied. Right. But you know, Esau, he on a whole different level with it because he's the wicked.
Yeah, because they have they trying to get the birthright back.
Yeah.
So they'll never be satisfied. So they get the birthright and they'll never get that back. They'll never, you know what I'm saying? That's why the brother's thinking about them being insatiable. When you go into the word insatiable, it basically means unsatisfiable. Being satisfied is devil, even with blood. Hey man, yo, I get the whack up, you know what I'm saying? You go on a fucking street, and hold on, I gotta, hey, you know, on my violent killing street, I'm gonna start it, you know, your ass, nigga, like, part 2 of my violent killing spree. You know what I'm saying? You would think that if they were just, because even that's why these devils even, you know, came out with that purge. You know the concept of that movie. You know, because that basically appeases you. Yeah. Safety issue for at least the time being. Like, man, you don't unalive billions of people, bro. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker still ain't satisfied. That's why the scripture say that in Surah 13 says you shall not be satisfied with blood. Even if you let this nigga have his way with you.
Yep. So this man, you got like our people down there in Amazon. You got some of the so-called Brazilians still in their native state or their primal state. Right. They still live off the land and still like, you know, not adhere to technology and all that stuff like that. This nigga Esau, he got to go where they at and try to get him up to date with his wicked ass ways of thinking, man. Like this nigga, here it is. He didn't introduce them to cell phones and all stuff like that. And now those people, they watch porn and shit like that. They not attending to their daily routine. Like this nigga literally said he changed it from man, even a man of heritage, man. The oppressive man, even he cannot stay himself. He gotta fuck with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? He just can't leave his crazy ass, wicked ass ideas to himself. He gotta spread it, man. Just like that, what's called I Am Legend. He said, that book is not meant to be held to yourself, meant to be spread. Yeah, bro. That's the thing. Like, so right. That's the thing. Let me get this real quick. Quoted earlier. This is Proverbs 27 and Proverbs 27 and 20. It says, "Hell and destruction are never full, so the eyes of men are never satisfied." Yeah, you got that? Yeah. Okay, got you. But yeah, that's the thing. We're speaking about the desires of this man's heart, if you will. He has
non-quenchable appetite, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this man here, like I said before, this man is ruling the whole entire world, man. Like what more do you actually want, bro? It don't stop at that. This nigga literally, he want people, and that's written in Revelation chapter. It says in souls of men. That was one of the things that Babylon the Great had, because when you understand how actually Elder Gosh Mwamba uploaded a great video earlier, and he was going through some history just regarding like the traffic, the keyword. Yeah, it's like yeah, you know, the algorithm. He was talking about how America uses the little people. He gets around the little people. We gotta word it like this so the algorithm don't pick up shit. But he basically America moves around the little people, these cargo containers and all this shit. But that was a part of the prophecy in Revelation 18 chapter. That Babylon will have the souls of men. That word. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It rounds right. Yeah, go ahead. One more. You got it. Perfect. Perfect. Proverbs 13:25. It's the ESV version. The righteous has Proverbs 13:25. ESV. The righteous has enough to satisfy his appetite, but the belly of the wicked suffers want. Oh, bro, that's fair, bro. That bring it back one more time. This is Proverbs 13:25. The ESV version. The righteous has enough to satisfy his appetite. Because that also goes with Timothy was talking about. Yeah. Like if both Esau come in vain, that's good. Like you come in and introduce weird ass, ways to live.
We're playing man. He's perfect. Father created us to be perfect.
Exactly.
And unfortunately for you, Pastor, y'all imperfect. You know what I'm saying? That's how to cook. Yeah, really. They already try to take it up with the Lord, right? Because going to the prophecies in Joel, what's that? Joel. We talked about Joel 3, where it says they sold him unto the Grecians.
That's 3.
Yeah, but it's a part in there. Yeah. But because I say that to say this, because ultimately you devil, they want to be like that's you know what I'm saying? Because they got a God complex.
To tell you that his ways are always grievous, man.
Right.
All right, because Esau, he didn't took life and made it so fucking complicated to the point where it's not even you don't have to live that way to thrive, man. And it is crazy as fuck, man. See, when the world is over to us, that's why every day they gonna push it the fuck out, man. Because we gonna do it right, man. This man, he done made life so difficult.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To the point, his own people fucking hate him.
Yeah. It says that when the righteous are authority, the people rejoice.
Yes.
That when the wicked are authority, the people mourn. So that's what the Lord is doing. He's showing us all, everyone, really, starting with the elect on down, that the one who is profitable is YAHWASHI himself. Right. And when you see white people mourning, it's a problem. You see them complaining? Yeah.
Because in the KJV version, it says the righteous needed to satisfy of his soul. But
like the animals, like if you look at the animals like lions, they don't kill unless they need to be satisfied for food. They're not just like killing. All right, you see, so that's what the Lord is doing. Like He's showing you the difference between the characteristics of the beast like that kill without comfort, without being satisfied, versus people or animals who just kill for warmth. You see what I'm saying? And satisfied with that, but then afterward, they're not going to just go out hunting and killing for reckless sport.
he killed an animal and you put him up on his. You walk in the brother house and niggas die. Like you imagine getting in the middle of the night, you get a snack. Bare hair. That nigga is creepy.
That's what he don't fucking up.
It was an episode of SpongeBob where Mr. Krabs had like dog shit on the floor. SpongeBob. You're like, this nigga put he's like, what you know? That's the thing. It's spiritual hell because Esau
Matter of fact, go to I talk about go ahead, Kadosh. I'm gonna find it.
No, it's so phenomenal about the different translations on this particular verse, Proverbs 13:25. It's pretty much the same. The beginning, the righteous has enough to satisfy his appetite, but then in it changes the words. It says, "But the belly of the wicked shall be want." It says, It says, "But the stomach of the wicked is empty." It says, "But the stomach of the wicked is in need."
Right. Because it's saying those out of 20. Saying, when you're about to fill his belly,
No, I wasn't early.
but it doesn't say when it does it. It says when he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall vomit it up.
Right.
Most I shall cast
So all the riches vomit everything up. Injurious practices.
Great problem.
Right, and these devils, they have like a gluttonous spirit on them, in all things. Like, you know what I'm saying? They just unrestrained. Like with us, like, talk about we eat the rices, what you just brought out. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, even in this day and age, right, particular food, that's why we eat the way we eat now. Because the nutrient, the minerals and things that are supposed to be in the food and that's supposed to restore our bodies, this flesh, it don't even do that. So that's why people constantly fucking eating. So it's the same thing with this devil, man. Nothing that he does it's like it don't rejuvenate. You'll never be rejuvenated. You know what I'm saying? Because if you talk about the man that wanders by the way where the sin shall remain, these motherfuckers, you eat mice, man, he's just like the walking fucking dead. Like the show. Like the show with Rick and Michonne and all my dogs on there.
That's why the Lord, anybody outside of the nation of Israel, the Lord don't consider them like life. They're the dead.
Yes.
Like really, bro, like they're spiritually dead. Like they before without the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, they're likened to what a dead person.
Yeah.
Graveyard. So that's a revelation. That dead bodies, you know what I'm saying?
I say that's why the information that we bring out right now, scripture talk about every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Us knowing like Plant X, when they got that gas, that's the breath. Got the breath of now.
Yeah.
And now we know all these things, man. I'm telling you, man, brothers hellbound, getting your ass up out of there, man. Like we want your ass up out of there like badly, bro. Yeah. And I'm telling you, man, from day fucking one, we not gonna slow down, dude.
Because we understand he the problem.
Yeah,
It it'd be different if we had no ground to stand on with the talking points. We're bringing out actual talking points that's stacked, and on top of that, it's justifiable. I'm telling you, like, look, the Lord needs to take you out of leadership because you effed up the environment, you effed up the people's minds. You're lying to the people about basic things. You can't even tell people their actual real ethnicity. You know what I'm saying?
Top of that, see, ultimately,
That's fine.
On top of that, they committed an unforgivable offense against the Heavenly Father. They blasphemy the whole thing. You motherfuckers masquerading as if y'all have. Yeah, you had this AI shit. They had the thing. They talking about the AI generated motherfucking what the Lord looked like.
Right.
Some cloth that they had. Bro, what he look like? That nigga look like Charles Dance. You hear me, brother?
Yes, man.
That nigga look like Charles. So even with that offense right there, that's what the scripture said. When it's what he said, found no repentance.
Started
carefully. Because the thing about it, the Lord will forgive. Matter of fact, what does scripture talk about? He will forgive you for blasphemy, for blaspheming the Holy Spirit. Lord will forgive you for that.
Like in 2024, they still doing that.
Bro,
They still pushing that.
And then y'all got your brainchild, which is artificial intelligence, and then y'all done downloaded a fucking a program to it to where it try to basically what's the word, like, to give credits or credit to the fucking lie that you already have been told. Now you got this fucking artificial intelligence to come out and basically say the same thing that you saying.
Come on, y'all. Like the artificial intelligence ain't got a fucking creator.
Bro,
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Somebody programmed to look
Like this nigga, like
That's how stupid you think that some people are. Most of the people are that stupid. So when actually, it's more, it's something out of thin air.
program that way. I had to program it. I'll put the answers.
right, exactly, bro. That shows you that people stupid. Like, they idiot. They want to look for something to worship. That's what everybody's looking for, something to worship except the Lord. People seeking and they searching for something that's bigger than themselves. Fear, that's what you see. It's a dividing line. You have a few that's going to find the correct way to worship. Start before all the destruction brings forth. And then everybody who don't find the Lord, they're going to be left with what they think is going to save them. Yes. Which is whatever endeavor they choose.
you know why they don't want to serve the Lord. Everybody want to worship these other gods they make up on their head because it don't please the flesh. Yes. People want to follow the flesh, man, and the Lord is about restricting the flesh. You know?
For good reason though. It's like if you say First John, it's the law. First John was at 5:3 or 5:4. It says, "For the law of the heavenly Father is not grievous." Yeah. It ain't like the Lord holding you back something good. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that's good, the Lord has to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord is restricting certain things from you so you don't go too far left. Because you see what happened when the Lord gave people free will, so-called free will. Look at what people do, bro. People that like, even though a lot of things these people do is unlawful, let's say tattoos, for example, right? That's unlawful. It's against scripture. You know that. But nigga just can't stop with getting one tattoo on his arm. The nigga got to get his whole fucking face like Lil Wayne. It is to a point where niggas got tattoos they call a black, they call a blackout. Like, it's just a straight black arm. Ink, wherever niggas tattooing their eyeballs, bro. So this is why the Lord can't let you go too far. The Lord like, look, bro, I have to keep you on because if you don't, people go too far. Look what women do. Women get these long ass, big ass eyelashes. They can't just stop at the little one. They gotta get them big as fuck. They gotta get the hair all the way down to their fucking back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the diet, man. The diet. If people follow the right way and how the Lord told me to eat, they will suffer from all these diseases, sicknesses, and whatnot. And then they go even furthermore, these motherfuckers, they taking out shit in the ocean that cleans them. And they make the death.
Right. Oh, that's another thing too. That's another way the Lord stops going too far. Because you niggas will eat anything. You make these things that are supposed to be unlawful. You make them a delicacy, like the other brother told to, man. They make crab, shrimp, lobster, and they make it a delicacy, man. These things are supposed to be meant to clean the ecosystem of the ocean.
Diet also goes into your way of living.
Oh yeah. Yes, the regiment. Y'all kind of call brought that out for damn.
So just adding to the brother from up his point, it's the intake through media, it's the intake with the food that goes into the belly, and also, the type of people that they choose to light out with. All of that has an effect on the flesh, man.
Yes. It's real good for you. As you said, this is second Maccabees 7:16. It says then it's dealing with Antiochus Epiphanes, right? When he was portioning young men, right, were not bowing to his ways, performing the wickedness, abomination. Second Maccabees 7:16, right? It's the line, which is another one on the book mentioned. I can't remember, but second Maccabees 7:16. Then look he unto the king. I think like the fifth time or so. Said, "Thou hast power over me. Thou art corruptible. Thou doest what thou wilt. So because you had mentioned about doing what I will. So doing what you will brings correction. That's what he's saying to you. Because it has no order to it. Has no, it's outside of your HALALYAM. So doing what you will is corruptible. Thou doest what thou will because you want
You make yourself a God. That you want to will and not taking heed to the Lord. You make yourself a God. Make yourself a God. Whatever you see fit to come in your mind, that's what you do. See, the Lord puts strength on that. You got to follow the Mashiach.
Yes.
You bring your spirit, this wicked ass flesh, under of the Mashiach, like it says in 2 Corinthians chapter 10.
Yeah.
Our brother Paul.
Yeah. No. It's a brother that ever drove like company trucks and stuff like that. They got something called governor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where like exactly, and that's for what the benefit of the driver. You know what I'm saying? Safety, you're right, safety protocols, stuff like that. 'Cause, you know, people know that. Man, fuck it, man. I'm late. We flew this motherfucker to the. You know what I'm saying? With that governor on there, it puts a cap on how far you can go. That's what the scripture do. It put a cap on flesh. It preserves your life. It keeps it living. Yes, so man. The laws of Yahawashi outside give you life. Yes. When you go outside of that, you die. Yes, it's very simple. And that's what people can't understand. Matter of fact, they don't even care. They don't want to understand. They don't consider. They don't consider. Right. And there you go. This is why the Lord did not delete me, man. And I'm totally with it, bro. I'm not fighting against a war. You don't know, bro. I understand why. Bro. Oh, then you finish that, you man. Second Maccabees 7:16, then looking unto the king and said, Thou hast power over men, thou art corruptible, thou doest what thou wilt, yet think not that our nation is forsaken of Yahawah. That's it. Yeah, the Lord do what he will, man. And his will is what for us. Because, you know, I like making this point as well, too, bro. This is not the final form of the Israelite man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the world thinks that this is it for Jake, man. Like, the Lord had a vision for not just the Israelite man, but the women, too. Children as well. Our nation is going to be as highly exalted in the very near future, man. We all going to be royalty, man. Like I said, man, we ain't making fucking buffing floors and, you know what I'm saying, cleaning up, you know, also, you know, get fully like my son works. Right, you know. For real, bro. This is a situation here, man. Go ahead, I was trying to. Yeah.
To level up, you had to go through adversity.
Yeah. Oh man.
And that's the same thing with us. That's where they get this stuff from. Right?
Yep.
So, in order for him to reach that last point, he had to try. Had to be brought under that furnace. He was a boss.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening with the Israelites. So, go through, he died too. And he was in front of Hebrews 3:14 says, For we are made partakers of a Mashiach, if we hold the beginning of our confidence, which means with faith steadfast to the end. While it is said today, if he will hear his voice, harden not the heart, the provocation. And what's that speaking about? It's giving and fucking give reference back, you know, to the Old Testament, you know, in the time when the Israelites, you know, they murmured against the Lord. Yeah, they provoked the Lord. You know, they came first the table in the wilderness. You know, Psalm 7, to it, it says, For some when they had heard, it provoked, he is not all that out of Egypt by Moses, but with whom was he grieved 40 years? Was it not with them that had sinned, whose carcasses fell in the wilderness, and to whom swear that they should not enter into his rest? So that happened during the time with Joshua, right? With Joshua, and I forgot who was with them, but that was only Joshua and the little children that was able to go into that land. Yeah. Everybody, they Caleb, right? Yeah, that's what it was. But everybody else, they were just walking in circles in the wilderness. You see, so they wasn't allowed to go into that land because of the mindset they were. Right. That's right. They kill them all. Exactly. So waited until they died. Like I said, they were wandering. In the meantime, they were wandering. Then once they died off, then they were in. The little children. With whom was he grieved 40 years? Was it not with them that had sinned, whose carcasses fell in the wilderness, and to whom swear he that they should not enter his rest, but to them that believe not? That's a question.
So we see that it did not unbelief.
That's the point.
Damn.
That's the point right there, bro. Like, dude, so if you wonder, okay, 2/3 right now, the reason why the Lord has that category is the same generation. It's the same generation, bro. We of that right generation that was really got about God and was forwarding his message. But that 19th verse summed up what's going to take place now. They're not going to enter into the kingdom, but they're going to get in them chariots is because of their unbelief. We understand that the Lord's plan. We just got to do what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? We like continue to put these lessons in the continue to believe on the Lord, continue to be brotherly. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? And just stay on that path. Don't go back into the world. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't look back, bro. We don't get in that Lot's spirit.
Yeah,
Remember Lot's wife, man. Good.
Because like, Lot's wife represented not only Lot's wife, but female, but that represented all those who look back.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just her. It shows you if you look back and you're a man, you're gonna be turned to what? That's a metaphor.
Yes. Up and down. Come on. You got starting iron hot. Is that it?
Oh, well, that's what I was gonna say.
It's good to say that faith shall flourish.
Yes.
Because they didn't believe that they were going to get the promised land. How are they going to believe they're going to get beaten up in the shit, taken to the eastern hemisphere? So the Lord actually increased the chosen faith,
Yes.
and he decreased their faith. You know what I'm saying? And we had to have more faith. Yeah. That's like,
Right. That's how really the transition happening from us being through to for us doing what we're doing right now. It was a transition. We started to believe more and more to the point like the scripture said that it said that I believe, therefore I speak. You know what I'm saying? That's in Corinthians, but it's referring to some of the songs. You know what I'm saying? So you have to believe to the point where like the Lord, like I can visually see the missiles coming down. I can see you got to see it, man.
You know, when that brings up that I'm a heel, when a lady touched the heel when YAHWAH
Yeah.
she believed that will heal her. With undying faith, she knew I just got to touch this hem of his garment. That's the mindset you got to have. So if you believe the Lord will protect you, you're right. If you believe that the Lord will not protect you, you're right as well.
Yep. Oh, matter of fact,
It's your mindset.
can somebody get this last scripture? Where's that count at? I think it's in the Gospel, but I think it's in Mark. The one talk about I think it's the second chapter. We talk about when YAHWASHI seen that they knocked the rooftop off.
Yeah, that's on the roof.
It's another
Yeah,
one.
they say it. Oh, it's roof down.
Yeah, bro. They knocked the roof off, and then YAHWASHI was like moved off their face, like damn, you know what I'm saying? They were trying to bring up a 60 person down.
Yeah, and he was in his own bed.
Yeah.
They couldn't because there was too many people to press.
Yes.
So,
I was thinking of it. I thought it was okay, I can say that. Yeah, I know it was the second chapter, bro.
Verse
Go ahead.
St. Mark chapter 2, verse 3. And they come unto him, bringing one sick of palsy, born of 4. And when they could not come nigh unto him for press, they uncovered the roof where he was. And when they had broken it up, they let down the bed wherein the palsy lay.
Mm-hmm.
And when YAHWASHI saw their faith, he said, I can you imagine?
That's what I'm saying.
We got a whole reason here to hole in the roof.
Yeah,
With the disciples, the hole in the roof, the whole
bro, it wasn't the hole at first.
That's the point.
Take that because the front door and everything was blocked off.
For the spirit, what you gotta do? You gotta gentle, you gotta fight.
Right.
Those who are doing to the end, the same shall be said. You gotta really seek the Lord.
Right.
Exactly. Get that healing.
Right. The point of that story was the resolve, the determination. It was so determined, they got to a point like, man, look, if we can just get down there, you know, the entrance is blocked up, but we gotta go up this way. And, you know what I'm saying? We're determined to
Hold up.
get in.
That the dialogue Dick talk. We got
You gotta get him up there.
say he'll
Get him
Come
up there.
Come on, man. Get it out. You know, it's a different motivation when you're back against the wall.
Yeah,
That's all you got.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta come out either swinging or throwing. Man,
Yeah.
when you in that position, you going all in.
bro.
Yeah,
Bro. And I'm thinking about too, like it's like when a brother anoints you, it's like, you know, when a brother gets anointed, literally burn the thing better. You know what I'm saying? It's the belief in it. You know what I'm saying? Like they brother it does something to your mind. Even in medicine, they got something called a placebo effect. You know what I'm saying? Where they on his deathbed or whatever, sickly, and they hand him a sugar pill. And he thought this was some out of the world. We all seen Space Jam. That's the same thing. Space Jam was about the placebo effect. Them niggas thought that shit was special water. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, it's just water. But it triggered the mind.
I know. Saw a video it's like 2 days ago, bro. Or something in China that they healed somebody about it. Yeah, but they just did that. That's how they healed the person in China at the hospital. They was chanting like good stuff like that. And he was like, oh, they was chanting, I am healed. And he watched it on the monitor, his tumor go away. Just on the monitor. So
Yeah, bro.
I just watched it.
That's the spirit that I ain't damn. But that shows you that the human mind is strong, bro. And the Lord can the belief has to be there. Because your mind, it's I don't know how that shit works.
Well, the spirit is stronger than the flesh. That's all. Because like you said, the spirit is willing. Right. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. The flesh. You know, they say this is Saint Matthew 2, Yahawashi on the side. Right. That's why spirit Yahawashi on the side is the raising from the people.
Yeah, bro. Oh. Right, that's why I would say like faith has made you whole.
You fully persuaded in your mind this can happen. The Lord got you. Ain't no doubt. Right? That's the mindset you gotta have, man. If you don't doubt it, pray to the Lord that He give you that. To the point where no matter what happens in your life, you got the belief that you can overcome it. Through the spirit of power you have about your government. Yeah.
Bro.
And that mustard seed is small. It's the smallest of all seeds. But when it grows, it grows the biggest. It grows the furthest than all seeds. Right?
Finish it. It's the last verse. St. Mark chapter 2, verse 5. Yahawashi saw their faith, said unto the sick of the palsy, son, thy sins be forgiven.
There you go. I'm saying so. Yeah,
That's not the one where you say which one.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I know another one they worded it the way I was talking about. That's the same count. They different a little bit how they word it. But yeah, man, just had a faith. Continue to believe, man. And continue to change down the downfall. The elders talking about our curse has been working, bro. We see like, bro, this spot it's on this last leg, man. They talking about the second go around of the lockdown. This bitch is about to go, man. You know what I'm saying? So come on. That, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give all praise and glory to
BAHASHAM, HAQADASH.
Hey, double honors to our apostle, the millstone, and the Shalom, Bakasala, Habakar. Peace and mercy to the elect, man. Shalom.
Shalom. On your shalom.
On that, the other.
Homie,